I didn't even want to do this. Why do they do this to us, Dal? Why? Welcome back to TJ Warren TV. Arsenal lose on pens, and we are out of the FA Cup before it even begins. No excuses for what we just saw today. It's time for him to go. Arteta out. We're done. This is done. Over. End of story. Ashaba, big up. Explain this to me. It doesn't need explanation. Big up, Ashaba. Big up. We just lost to 10-man Manchester United. Washed Manchester United at home. How much more do you Arteta inners need? How much more mediocrity and failure do you need to get this guy out? Get him out now. I'm done with this. It's a waste of time. Another season gone. Before it even began. Big up, Dal.
Big up, buddy.
What do you got to say? I don't even know. Breathe, Tyler. I'll do what I want on my own channel. Okay, if I don't want to breathe,
go through the chat. Big up all you guys. Thanks for joining us.
Big up Gunnar. Carl Rossi.
Oh my God! Happy birthday,
dude. Yeah, big up DJ Crane. The bride's left the altar. See you next Tuesday. See, the ops are here, Dal. The ops are here. Ahmed's here. Daniel's here.
Did we expect
Joanne is here. She's not an op.
Did we expect less? Kai Havertz can't control a ball a yard in front of him. He can't trap a ball. He can't put one in on his chest. He can't even score with his nose, his shoulder, his elbow. What is this guy doing at the club? And Odegaard don't even start on the penalty. Puts it down, runs it up. I mean, you can see the pressure got to him, and that's our fucking captain. Like, let Sterling take the penalty. Let freaking Gabriel. Why would he just run up there, dude, and miss it like that?
Dude, I was told that Martin Odegaard was one of our best players today. That was what I was told.
He ran around a lot, but I could see him trying to.
The attack goes through him, Dal. The attack goes through Odegaard, Dal.
Let's quickly look at the stats here. 70% possession to 30%. Shots, 26 to their 7. Shots on goal, 7 to their 4. We had 12 quarter kicks. Where's Gabriel? Where's the mural of the set piece coach? We need to paint over the set piece coach and put a big banner over there that says you can get out too. Because I'm tired of bigging up the coaching staff. And you see how many coaches they had on the sideline around the extra time? We had like 30 fucking kids, coaches there in the light blue jackets. United had like 4. Like, why do we have 30 fucking assist staff out there on the touchline talking to the squad? Well, what's going on, right? 34 crosses to their 3. 34 crosses, you guys, to their 3. 12 corner kicks to their 2. 10 fouls to their 25. They fouled us 25 times and we couldn't capitalize on that. 4 yellow cards to 2. 1 red card, obviously. 4 red offsides for them, 5 offsides for us, and they got 1 assist. Bro, 34 crosses. What's set piece FC? What are we talking about? They dried up in November.
Yeah.
They dried up in November, like we said it would. That only lasts for so long. If you can't score goals from open play, you cannot win matches. Fact. If you can't defend, you can't win matches. Right? I mean, the goal they scored, it was a counterattack, run a play. We got too far behind and they scored. Bruno Fernandes has been playing out of his skin the last 2 or 3 weeks. But again, we're unprepared. You know, Kai Havertz, the ball's like bouncing off his chest, TJ, from me to my fucking keyboard. And
happened against Newcastle too.
Yeah. And Trossard out there trying to do something. Sterling, I thought, was one of the better players on the pitch today on our side.
We binned 2 cups in 5 days.
Yeah.
Realize that. Do you realize
we're chasing something that's not going to happen?
Yeah. We binned 2 cups in 5 days. Yet I'm supposed to believe in a process. Guys, you saw the process completely melt down and in today, in my opinion. This
9 men on the pitch.
This is done. They had 10 men. 10 men. Kai Havertz, 2 to 3 sitters. I want to know what, and I'm not an XG merchant, but our XG had to be through the roof compared to Man United. We had all of the possession, we have all the ball, but we have no cutting edge. Nobody that can actually go ahead.
We had
Go ahead.
4 times as many shots. Like, we were shooting the ball. We all saw us shooting the ball, but no one can finish.
Yeah. When is the Kai Havertz donkey merchandise coming out? Like, that's what I want to know. This guy does not deserve to be in the Premier League. He does not deserve to be at Ipswich Town. Like, this guy is garbage. Garbage.
Terrible.
And yet I was supposed to trust in Kai, justice for Kai. Like, 60 million down the drain. They're singing this crap. And guess what? When we go out there and we have to play against Southampton and he scores, they're going to just start singing it again. I can't with the happy clappers in this fan base anymore. I can't. I'm going to call them out. Until something drastic happens at this club, like, I'm not going to be a very fun person to be around on this platform. I'm not, because this is just inexcusable at this point. Let's just go through the players. David Raya, he did the best that he could. He did the best that he could.
He was okay today. I mean, that goal that Xerxes almost scored, good thing he put that around the post, because that was peak. If he would have let that in, there would have been no remorse today. But yeah, I mean, if we want to do a quick 1 to 10s, I'm going to give him a 7.
Yeah, I'll give Raya a 7. Yeah, and guys, play along. Yeah, because I got to make this brief because I got to watch the Denver Broncos.
By the way, guys, the Spanish Super Cup final between Barcelona and Madrid starts in 1 hour, 50 minutes. Just a heads up.
In 50 minutes. Yeah. So football. So Barca versus Real Madrid, and you got the Denver Broncos versus the Buffalo Bills right now. Anyway, yeah, let's go Broncos. David Ray gets a 7 for me. He was fine. Miles Lewis Skelly.
6.
Yeah, he gets a 5. He gets a 5 for me. That first goal, he slipped and allowed that first goal to enter into our final third of the pitch. Yeah. He was not great today. I'm not gonna lie. I was gassing him up to be this big deal, and he looked like a mediocre player today, unfortunately.
Yep.
He looked like a mediocre player today. But the entire team, but let's be honest, the entire team did. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's going to get worse from here on in.
Yep, exactly. Gabriel,
I'm going to give him a 4.
Yep. Yeah, 4. Looked so shaky at the back. I mean, and look, like, when we have the possession stats that we have, and we outshoot them, but they still look like they have the better chances. Like, there were a couple of times in extra time where we were lucky that David Raya didn't get caught on the short side. Like, David Raya kept us in this game against 10 men. 10 men.
Yeah.
10 men. Yep. I'm not gonna get off of that. I'm not gonna get off of that. Saliba.
4.
4. Yep. 4. Yes, and I agree. The whole squad deserves a 0. I agree. But I'm trying to talk ball as much as I can. I'm so angry, but I'm so mad.
I know. I'm so mad.
I'm just disgusted. I'm sick. I'm sick right now. I'm sick. Timber.
3 or 4. I mean, he ran around a lot again. There's no end product in this squad from anyone anymore. It's like it's just running around, passing it sideways, backwards, because there's no target man. So I mean, that's not Timber's fault. But 3 or 4, 3.5. I thought he was below average.
The entire back line was below average. I'm gonna give him a 4.
Good.
I don't even give a fuck. Jorginho.
2. What do you think? TJ's loves for words.
4. Okay. I guess.
Okay.
I just, dude, I just can't. I just can't. Marino,
3.
dude. What does he do?
One.
What does he actually
I
do?
don't know.
Like,
I don't know. I
don't
can literally
get it.
play there.
He just,
50 years old.
dude, he
I
just
can
goes
stand
he
around
just
and
goes
turn
out
the
there.
ball on the outside of my
He just,
foot,
I
mispass
call
it.
him I call him the Spanish paperweight because he just holds down a position. That's all he does. Was Marino playing? Yeah. You didn't. Nobody noticed.
Yeah,
Nobody noticed,
maybe it was the
Carl.
white jerseys with a ghost. It
This
was
is absolutely
transparent.
ridiculous. Our XG was 3.14. We had pi. We had pi for XG.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus Christ.
Dude, men like Baverts, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. This chat is absolutely ridiculous, man. Big up everybody in the chat. Make sure you're smashing the likes. Smash a like for my pain. If I'm gonna continue to do this, I'm gonna need the likes, people. I'm gonna need the subs.
Is alcohol gonna be involved today?
Bro, I am going. Oh my god. I am going. I might. I'm not gonna lie. The wife will be really pissed at me if I do.
TJ,
so
why are you on the floor at 5 p.m.?
Yeah, TJ, why are you passed out? Yeah, exactly.
Odegaard. Minus what someone said 5,000. I don't know if I can even go below that.
I miss Jaminho. I miss Jaminho's negative 10,000.
Yeah. I need a whiskey too. I've got to go 1 minus 10. I'll go with AJ minus 10. And this is a guy I really want to pick on today because was it me or did that penalty feel just like super rushed? Right? It seemed like he put the ball down, ran up to it, and just hit it. Like he could give, 2 shits less almost. Right?
Yeah.
It's like set the ball down, let all the tempers calm down, right? Everybody was still worked up from the fisticuffs or whatever the hell that was going on there, right? Was it a pen? No. But you know what? I don't care, TJ, if it is or isn't, as long as it goes.
It was a pen. Everybody stop. Everybody stop with this. It was a pen, and we fucked it up. It doesn't really matter. Like, and I'm gonna say this. The refs were on our side today. The refs were on our side
anymore.
They're and I don't want to hear a word out of any Arsenal fans about the refs ever again. We had a super chat, by the way. Sorry about this, Gunnar ER.
No, you're good.
Sorry about this. Big up Gunnar ER. Everything. I'm happy. I'm so happy these Spanish tyrant days are numbered. Yep, I hope so. It was 100% a pin. I'm not hearing it. It doesn't. But at the end of the day, what does it matter? Because we have Odegaard, who is spineless. We're gonna call him the freaking jellyfish now. The Norwegian jellyfish. No spine whatsoever, bro. Yeah, no spine whatsoever. Well, he was a starfish, but it's okay. Yeah. See, big up Joey. Joey's a Chelsea fan. He knows. We're sponsoring deals for Caicedo. That's what we're doing. And you can't tell me that we wouldn't be able to use that guy. Odegaard gets a 0 from me. Jellyfish. Yeah. No spine whatsoever. Plenty of arm waves, 0 spine. You have a chance to put this thing away on a pen that everybody thought that wasn't a pen.
Yeah.
And you don't do it. Well, how do you not get up for this game? How do you not get your team together against 10 men at home?
Take your time with it.
I'm going to keep going. Take your time with it. Oh my God. Big up Asian Reds. TJ, my prediction was correct again. 0 trophies. Yep. It's not hard.
Yeah.
You want to ban me now because it's not going to be nice. Kaneki, I don't care. I don't care.
Go on. Write the novel, Kaneki. Write the novel.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Because it needs to be written.
Yep.
Snodegaard.
We deserve this. Like, I don't deserve this. Dal doesn't deserve this, but the club deserves this. Yeah. A lot of people in the chat don't deserve this. Like, it's just absolutely ridiculous to me. It's absolutely ridiculous to me.
Oh,
that's hilarious. What?
Ryan actually watched a game of football.
Yeah, Ryan didn't watch. He didn't watch. Let's be honest. Let's be
We'll
honest.
defend it all.
Denver is
saw
up
the highlight.
7-0, by the way. You're
So
welcome.
who's our other midfielder out there that didn't do shit? So we had Moreno
Yep.
and what's his name? Odegaard, and who's the other guy? Jorginho, right?
No, it was more. Yeah. And we already rated Jorginho. Let's go to Martinelli.
Okay. I thought at least he was trying to make something happen. 4 out of 10.
Yeah. Martinelli gets a 5 from me. He actually tried.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Gabriel Jesus, who I think is done.
Oh,
by the way,
Gabriel gets an absolute fucking 2 for me.
Yeah.
Again,
he was awful. He was awful before he got off the pitch.
Throw his body around. Like I'm done with it. Put your mic volume up. Is that better? Do I need to yell?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Sorry.
You're 0. Couldn't beat 10 men. No, you're fine. You're fine. TJ, you have to cook these frauds like Bob's and Egal. I'll leave that to other people to do. You guys know my opinions on those guys. Nice guys, but they're responsible for this. So they have to be held responsible for this. Like, sorry, like what you guys put out on the internet, people actually listen to, and people at the club listen to. Bavs and Egal both have a huge following, and people listen to them and are influenced by them. Yep. And therefore people go out and buy the kits and they support this fraud of a manager. And we're here we are again, January 2025, the same place we were in January 2024, in January 2023, in January 2022, and on and on and on and on and on. So that's all I'm going to say about them. And I'm telling you right now, I will happily debate any of them, anytime, anywhere, and I won't get personal. I will just give them the facts. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Anyway, all right. Sorry. Let's keep it stepping. Donkey Havertz.
Negative 10,300.
Negative 10,000, dude. Get this guy out of my club. Get him out.
He doesn't do anything a striker does. He just stands around or he's running behind. Odegaard was more of a striker today. Odegaard was literally more of a striker today. And, maybe he still gets a 0 as well. But the thing is like, what does this guy really do? Like, he can't play mid. He can't play striker. I mean, didn't the German national team shuffle him at left back just a few months ago? I mean, what does this guy do? I mean, we're so lacking depth and cutting edge talent. Like, what player now is going to want to come into this January mess? You have the Space Invader. He's the dead vampire, bro.
That was fucking hilarious.
He is the Space Invader. That's a good one. Shamak, Levels.
Shamak, yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
this guy doesn't look like he has a shred of emotion or a shred of dedication to what's going on.
We could have Aubameyang still.
I think if we keep Aubameyang, we do a lot better. But unfortunately, this manager can't handle egos. He can't handle egos in the dressing room.
And Kai has no egos. He has no personality, so it makes him easy to coach, especially when you keep missing. Bro, from me to the computer screen. How do you miss that? Like, you could have just
3 nailed on chances and he missed the penalty. 3 nailed on chances
and he misses the penalty. Like, fuck.
Dude.
Like, what are we like? Are we not seeing something that Arteta and this recruitment mumbo jumbo bullshit staff we have see something else? I mean, I saw Martin Keown out in the audience today, just with a dumb look on his face, like just completely bewildered of what he was watching.
Yeah,
it's embarrassing, bro.
Dude, no, and I think that's what I'm feeling now: anger and embarrassment. And Elias says, "What about Jess from She Knows Arsenal? She has to throw something out there that's positive. That's all that it is. You got to keep the viewers somehow. You got to have a conflicting viewpoint. You got to keep the viewers somehow.
Yeah, exactly. She'll have a 29 jersey on.
Big up to her though, I guess. She should stick to the NWSL in my opinion. That's my opinion on her. She should stick to the NWSL. I could probably I probably know more about the NWSL than her. How about that?
Probably.
Just saying.
4 times in a row.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed, man. I'm so angry.
Sterling, I thought, was one of the better attackers on the pitch today, and that doesn't say much. Because he's a fucking ball, but he's trying to make something happen.
What did we watch today? That Raheem Sterling was a bright spot for us.
Yeah.
He went in there and he got the penalty drawn. He was in there doing the freaking Macarena in the box, and they were definitely falling for it.
Yeah.
Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm not firing shots. I'm just saying. This is how it works out here, guys. This is not new fucking news to anybody.
Arsenal YouTube.
This is not new news to anybody. Yeah, you know what? You guys beat you guys beat them. You guys won.
Right.
Like, I can give you guys shit all I want. But come on. You guys won. You guys are playing. You guys are going to be playing Villa. You're still in the cup. And Jin. Yeah, Raheem Sterling gets 7.
Jez, I was listening to Yeti and Jez, and he made a good point. And the thing is that, we've got Tottenham on Wednesday, and here we are in extra time, right? We're just, and here we are burning energy, our muscles. We don't have enough players, bro.
We could get humbled by Tottenham. We could get hot. We could get beat by Tottenham at home.
And then that's and I know you got to go, TJ, soon. But
no, it's fine.
That's the real discussion, guys. Okay, today's done and dusted. Now we've got to look at what's next, right? Tottenham at our place, I believe, right? We're there in our house. But does that matter? Is the crowd going to be up for it? Is the crowd going to leave at halftime if it's 1-1 or 1-0 Tottenham? I mean, that's the other thing. And that we've now expended, only, a half hour of extra play, but we now lost Jesus. I'm sure there'll be another injury coming out later that we don't just know about yet. Is he going to play Miles Lewis-Skelly 2 games in a row? What's the deal with Zinchenko? Calafiori, I think, is out injured. Jesus is out. I mean, it's really
Jesus is probably done for the season. He's probably done for the. We were talking about it in a couple of chats. He's probably done. That's probably his. You probably just watched his last game in an Arsenal game. Right. Yeah, he's done.
They did bring the stretcher out, so that's a very good point. But again, we'll wait and see, right? We'll wait and see. But let's pretend. Well, he's definitely not in for Wednesday, right?
Nope.
Wednesday has to be. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it here. The line in the sand. We have to get someone on the phone tonight to prepare for Wednesday's sacking, right?
Yep.
If they're not going to
get HR ready. Get HR ready.
Anyone on the phone Monday is going to call up Inzaghi, or anyone going to call up Allegri, or anyone going to call up Simeone and say, we're going to need you come Thursday. Who's going to make that call?
Nobody.
Because there's no one there. There's no sporting director to control what the manager's doing, to control the atmosphere around the club. There's no one there. And I know Edu doesn't take the job till March, right? But he's not there mentally now. He's checked out. He could give two squirts of piss about who we get in January, right? It's Arteta has driven us over the cliff.
Henri, DJ, Henri. Sorry.
Arteta's drove us over a cliff. And Wednesday's just going to be the fire of the car that went over, right? We're going to be the burning bodies.
Yeah.
Because there's no way. I mean, I'm going to put it out here, and I don't think I've never said this on a stream, ever. But I don't think we're beating Tottenham Wednesday.
I don't think so either.
I just think that they're just going to be too much. If they play that open game, who's going to chase them up and down the pitch besides Rice? Oh, and Rice was actually decent today, but again, you've got to finish that. You've got to finish that. I mean, Declan Rice doesn't get off that easy here.
No. Well, it says a lot about the state of your attack. It says a lot about the state of your attack when you're depending on your number 8 to go out there and try to score goals. Your CDM that you're playing as an 8, by the way, he's not an actual 8. He's a 6, but you're playing him as a fucking box to box, and he can't finish. Like, sorry, he looked good today, good penalty, but he cannot finish. Right. Declan Rice, we did not bring Declan Rice into this club to score goals. So to expect him to go out there and score goals is ridiculous. And I've said this for the last 2 years that he's been on the club, that he's been with the club. I'm just like, yeah, no. And here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying too. This is what I'm saying too, John. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. This happens every year. And the way our downfall is more and more embarrassing every single time. I think this makes me more angry than when we lost against Nottingham Forest, like championship Nottingham Forest a few years ago. I think I'm more angry now than I was before.
Yeah.
10
this
men.
was an important match, bro. I mean, if we would have beat them, I mean, who knows what we could have gotten the draw, but it could have been some minnow team that we could have pounded 3 or 4-0, and then we'd be, like in this quarterfinal, semifinal, we could at least have something to look forward to. But this is embarrassing, man. I don't know where to go. You don't know where to go, and sure as fuck, Arteta doesn't know where to go after this, right? If Jesus is done, there, those great goals lasted for all of 2 days. I mean, he scored with 5 goals in 2 days, and there were people bigging him up, saying it's the next coming of Jesus, right? That he's going to go on this tear now, of 15, 16 goals. I just, that's why we held back. I was like, yeah, it's great. Let's see what it's like day to day, is what we said on our show. But you're right. All the Arteta ass kissers out there thought it was the second coming of Jesus. Well, it's his fourth coming to a hospital bed, right? Because
he's going to be he's on the table the rest of the season.
Right.
He's on the table the rest of the season.
I just, I think, and I think that today he's loses more of the dressing room even a bit more today, TJ.
Oh, 100% he does. 100%. There's no way you have heads held high. Like, right. What do you say after that? What do you say? I actually agree with him. Yeah,
of course. That was right. He is a fucking fraud. We've said it from day one.
Yep.
Just because you're friends with, shit. Just because you become friends with Josh Kroenke doesn't mean you can run Arsenal Football Club.
Yeah. Spurs fans are celebrating, bro. Everybody's celebrating. We are watching one of the worst Tottenham Hotspur teams in a while, but we have to worry about them walking into the Emirates and beating us.
Yeah,
like the way you have to score goals. You have to score goals to win football matches, and we don't look like scoring from open play at home. Great finish by Gabriel. Like, don't get me wrong, great finish by Gabriel. But if they weren't down to 10 men, would that have happened? Probably not.
Right. And he ain't probably supposed to be scoring, TJ. Your center back should not be your top scorer. Like Maddie's shown the chart. Kai Havertz is our second top scorer. I mean, like Gabriel, big up. You're at the right place at the right time. But Kai Havertz has been at the right place at the right time and can't even put it in off his chest, his knee, his elbow. I said it before. Like, what part of the body does this guy need? Does he need a third arm out of his chest? Does he need another leg going out where his fucking cock is? I mean, what's going on? I mean, why can't this guy score? And we're trying to fit him in as a striker. That's the thing. We keep pushing this kid in and in. I'd rather have an academy kid in there now. I'm dead serious. If we have a 6'2" Nigerian fucking academy kid that's 19, 20 years old, put him in. What do we got to lose? We'll get more athleticism. We'll maybe get someone who can pay attention when the ball hits their foot, and a guy that can trap a fucking ball. And again, TJ, what's the best score this guy, Kai Havertz, has scored? What's the best goal? Bolton away. No, Bolton at home. Whatever the fuck. Bolton.
Yep.
Remember, boom, Texan outside of his foot. He smashed it in the 18-yard box. And Kai Havertz cannot score those goals. He's not open for those goals. He's not prepared to score those goals. He's not prepared for the ball to come down so he can actually instinctively, put his laces through it. Of course she's trolling us. Big up Sunshine.
Of course she's trolling us. They did. United fans deserve win. United fans deserve this, by the way. Like this, they deserve to be happy. We deserve to be in the mud.
For those of you new in the chat, real quick, before TJ's got to run here in a few minutes, 70% possession. We had 70% possession at home, 26 shots, 7 on goal, 12 corners to their 2. Here's the big one. 34 crosses to United's 3. 34 crosses. Put the ball on the carpet. What are we doing?
We don't have see here's the
crosses.
Doubt we're hitting Hope FC now, man. It's crossing Hope FC, and the problem is that we do have a 6'3" freaking striker in there that should be able to go up there and get the ball, but he can't.
Yeah,
this guy looks like he. I was gonna say something super bad there. I'm not gonna say it.
Say it.
No, dude. This guy. No, I'm not gonna say it, dude. This guy fucking. I just can't with this guy. He's so uncoordinated, dude. Like, and look, like I'm not I'm not the biggest athlete, you know, but I could head a ball to where the goalkeeper isn't. We literally gave them P rollers. Yeah. Declan Rice, P rollers.
Too. Yeah, get header right to the keeper.
Yeah, no, don't. I was about to say something really bad there, so I'm glad I stopped myself.
PJ's in the adult room. It's like, what is it going to take for this guy just to actually just trap a ball in the 6-7 yards, you know, and just turn around and lace one?
Big up Liam. Yeah, no, that's the move. That's the move. Big up Liam. I think it's the first time I've seen you here.
Strand Larson is levels above this guy, and he's for fucking Wolves. Right?
Why is he not coordinated? What changed? He's never been coordinated, Ashma. He's never been coordinated.
It's like Bambi on ice, bro.
This guy. You called him Bambi on ice. You did call him Bambi on ice, and that's true because this is
crosses, man, and you can't get a fucking header.
Dude, and he doesn't even look like. And here's the thing, like, and I don't like. I judge a lot because you played sports. I played sports.
Yeah, I played football for 20 plus years.
Yeah, you could tell like when somebody's head is down or they just don't care. Like the guy is out there and he looks like he cannot be bothered. He could not be bothered.
See,
and that's what really bugs me about this guy.
I think that attitude starts when he misses the first 3 or 4 opportunities. I think he goes in there, you know, before kickoff. I think I gotta say all the players at kickoff are trying. Like I do think Arteta wants to win. I think the players want to win. But I think what happens
of course they do.
Is that right? But once things start turning, then let's go Bronx. Once things start turning, everyone's head gets down. Like it's not just 1 or 2 players; it's everyone, right? So it starts with Havertz. It starts with Odegaard. It used to start with Saka, but I think he's grown a bit out of that, and he's been able to get himself up because he's fouled. He's not. You know, he's basically rugby tackled every game, and he's now gotten used to that a bit more. You can see at least until he got injured. But it's the same shit. Like Prime says, once our heads get down, it's very hard to get out of it. Like last season we did a bit. The season before that, we obviously got out of that, right? 1-1, Declan Rice, superhero, 2-1 at 89th minute, right? And so we relied on those last minute goals, and now that dried up. Right. And last season, I don't know what we relied on. It was hit or miss every game, you know. And
we were flat track bullies last season. We were flat track bullies last season. Let's be real about it. When we came out and we went on that tear, right? The only team that was in the top 10 that we beat was Liverpool 3-1 at home, and that was it. The rest of them we were smashing a really bad West Ham team. We smashed Crystal Palace and Fulham and Burnley. Those were who we beat. And so let's not get
Chelsea,
inflated.
5 on Chelsea too. We beat Chelsea.
And we put 5. We put 5 on a Pochettino-led Chelsea who had completely lost the locker room.
They were done by that point.
So context is really, really important for these people that are just like, oh, well, what happened since last season?
TJ, but good, right. Context is important, but at the end of the day, would we score against Burnley now? Would we score against Chelsea now? The point is, we were scoring goals.
Not against Chelsea.
Purple patch, right? Not against Chelsea. And so once that purple patch is now completely freaking gone, like we said it would be, we're in a whole nother calendar year, right? At this time, we were scoring goals for fun in January 2024. Well, now it's 2025, and we can't even, knee in a ball from a yard away at home to 10 men. we can't score penalties at home down to 10 men. Our captain is completely useless in communicating anything to the attacking third, right? Floating little balls in there and so forth, pause, is fine. But,
Sorry.
But at the end of the day, if you don't have a target man, and this is why I get the ump. I mean, as much as we dog on Spurs, Solanke's a fucking target man. Solanke would have scored today in an Arsenal shirt.
We would
no doubt about it.
If we had Solanke in the 9, we would be in a lot better position.
Yeah. I think the team not only is losing trust, in Arteta, they're losing trust in themselves, but they're looking at our fucking striker, who Trossard is better than at the position. Gabriel Martinelli's better at that position. Jesus is better at that position. And fuck it, Raheem Sterling is better at that position. And if you could put one area up there as a false nine, I bet you'd get something out of them as well. Why is it that I just named 4 or 5 players that are better than this guy, but this manager forces him into the squad every chance he gets? Bring the academy striker in. It's time. Oh, no, but we sold him to United at 16 years old. Remember? Chukwuba, I'm not,
I forget his name. I'm not even going to try.
To be insensitive, right? But the thing is that he was fucking bagging him in the 18 and others. He was 16 years old. And he would do something now that he would bring something that Kai Havertz doesn't. I said in the chat with Jez and Yeti, put Martinelli up front. Eliminate him having to do what he has to do every time he gets the ball. Cut that out. Put him in the middle. Put Havertz out there, but fucking somebody out there on the left, not Havertz. Pull Havertz out, Martinelli in the middle, and find someone on the left. You could have put Kieran Tierney at that point. A 4-4-2 with Tierney on the left wing. I mean, you could have Martinelli, and Sterling up there in a 4-4-2. I mean, that's the thing too. He's so dumb, he just won't change it. He stays on the same path. Even when that path is a dead end. He'll jump over the fucking carnage that is the dead end and keep going. And that's why he has to go. He has to go. If we seriously lose on Wednesday, he has to go. If we draw, he has to go otherwise, but they're not going to let him go. So we have to use real life hypotheticals, right? That if we lose Wednesday, he has to go. There's just I have no reservations about that whatsoever.
If we lose on Wednesday and he's not sacked, I'm probably going to I'm afraid of what I'm going to do, to be honest.
Don't do anything silly.
Or how about say? I just think that there's a lot of people with large voices out there that can influence the club, that are okay with this, and that's never not going to be frustrating to me, and I think that we tout our clubs as the third biggest club in England, European giants, all this bullshit, and we don't do it. We act the way we talk, and we have no. We have no action. We have no action behind him, and I know he won't get. I know he won't get sacked, Judge. Just hear me out. Top 4 is top. I just wish that this fan base had the energy, but a lot of the same fan base that chased Wenger out and wanted Emery gone are not mobilizing the same way that they were mobilizing when we started 21-22. 0-5 or whatever it was when we were in 15th. That doesn't exist anymore because of the cult of personality and social media PR that has been built around it. So it's one of those things where until the results have to get so much worse and the fan base actually has to react, and I just don't see that happening anytime soon. That's the problem. And that's why I'm gonna start calling it out all the time to say, look, this is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. And now we are seeing the consequences of you being okay with this mediocrity, these signings. Remember how gassed everybody was with our summer transfer window? It looks pretty fucking bad right now, doesn't it? So
that's terrible. And let's just point this out. 0 for 20 in all competitions since the FA Cup win. It'll be 0 for 21 if we lose to Newcastle in the next week or two. I just talked out with Lee Gutter the other night on his 3 and 4 hour stream.
He's gonna do the emergency,
20, bro.
The emergency meeting is gonna be like 12 hours long tonight.
It's already begun. Yeah. So anyway, let's get you to your Broncos game, and let's.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch the Broncos.
I'm gonna watch the Spanish Super Cup and watch a little bit of Broncos too.
Yep. Yeah, I'll have 2 TVs on. But big up everybody for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Sorry for the it is what it is with us. Hit the like, subscribe, comment. If you agree with us, great. If you don't, even better. Freaking comment it. I respond to every single comment when I can. We'll be live again on Friday for American Idiots, of course. And we will likely do a match reaction after the Tottenham Hotspur game after we drop points to them. Until next time, guys, it's peak. You can catch me on you can catch me on American Waffle tomorrow, and we'll see you midweek back on the channel. Later.
You don't have the answers, DJ.
Do you have the answers?
You don't have the answers.
Tony, do you
don't have the answers.